Time to tell it like it is.
What is up, my beautiful black people? Thank you for joining me for another Harvey Rants video. Of course, as always, right here is where you can expect to have the important discussions that will encourage and influence the necessary actions that will ultimately create significant positive change for our people. So let's get right into it. And this one is a little bit different because for a number of reasons. It's not my video that is getting comments. I commented on somebody else's video. And the thing that what I commented was based on other people's comments. Let's just go ahead and get into this. First, go and play this video so you can see what the video is all about.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all get the gist of it.
No.
So here's my comment. Stop complaining in the comments suggesting that it's a waste of green, waste of time, waste of video. The vast majority of content created by black people is a waste. Why do you think black people are at the bottom? I'm just stating the fact. First of all, the beginning of my comment was just based on other people's comments. Let's be clear. The fact that I am expressing is that the vast majority of content created by black people is a waste. Why do you think black people are at the bottom? Let's be clear about that, people. That's a fact. I'm stating that as a fact, and by the end of this video, I will explain to you how it actually is a fact and how I came to understand that as a fact. I do my own research. I literally do my own research. You'll see by the end of the video, if you have the attention span enough to hang around. Most of you probably won't. Just like you don't have sense enough to do your research before you comment these stupid ass comments on my comment that's simply stating a fact. Nevertheless, Harvey Rants, okay, based on your statement you made here, your comment is a waste of time, a waste of video. Very simple. Then join me in a video discussion about it. He's at the bottom and still can't get none. Can't get none? What's this got to do with getting any? Why do black women always resort, and I know that's a black woman. Of course. Of course. Of course. Why do black women always resort to some type of attack on sexuality or the black man's shortcomings or different dumb shit like that that don't matter? It has nothing to do with nothing. It's pointless. You're proving yourself stupid with your comment. That was a very dumbass comment. Big facts, 100. I appreciate that. I actually gave that a like. Let me go and give that a heart. We're going to change that. Goddamn, Uncle Ruckus, you're worse than the ninja and Django. I commented on that one to join me for a video discussion about it then. And these people must be having like stuff turned off so you can't, so the comments don't go through. Because I commented on that one as well, telling them then join me for a video discussion about it then. They never will, because they know they can't defend the stupidity, the nonsense, the shit that they spewing out of their face. Their brains are dog shit. That's why they say extremely stupid shit like this in the comments. All I did was make a actual factual statement. That's what I did. I made a factual statement, and these people are responding like this. And I bet you anything, none of them has done their own research. Not a single one of them have done their own research. Anyway, because of people like you realizing that there's no value input. Man, listen. Stupid people making stupid comments, no difference with you. Okay, yeah, I said join me in a discussion about it. In addition to your comment, it's your entire life that is stupid and pointless. This is why you comment stupid and pointless things in defense of a stupid and pointless video like this one. Laughing my ass off. We've been at the top, little bro. Y'all mayonnaise. People just mad. We got all the attention clout. We must. That has nothing to do with anything. Family, sex, and shoot up school. What? Man, these people are idiots, man. Y'all are idiots. Pause the video or slow it down. Y'all can see all these extremely stupid, ridiculous ass comments. One is talking about you're a KKK member and all this shit. All kinds of extremely dumb shit. Because I simply stated made a true statement about black people. Speak for yourself, little man. Okay, well then join me in a video discussion about it. Hey, Big Balls Harvey. What's your address? Anyone else know? Please post. Why are you asking people if they know my address? Why are you asking people to post my address? And you look like you are, yes, you are a white man. You're not even black. How are you bothered by me saying what I said about black people? You're this white man that's in here and just wanting to incite some type of conflict between black people? What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong? Let me go and check these photos. How about that? The hell is wrong with you? And this is what this is what I'm going to speak about in a moment at the end of my video, people. People want attention. This is why the vast majority of people's social media is public, because they want that attention. It's intentional. They want attention. You can go through, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, your profile is public. I can go in and look at pictures and everything. Why such a stupid comment, huh? And then this next one is even worse. Reverse racism much? How the fuck that's working out for you, bruh? What? I said to her, join me in a video discussion about it. You are also a white person. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? Why are you saying anything about this? Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. How is this racist at all? Like I told you, the vast majority of people's profiles are public. I'm a coon, I'm a clown. Then join me in a video discussion about it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead, one of my regulars join me. As you guys know, the one and only Mo Sky, to drop some knowledge on this one. You've watched the video. You've read the comments and everything.
Well, Harvey, as always, thank you for having me on your platform. So what struck me first was the video. I could not understand why on camera someone would take some lawn equipment to blow weed into a tent, close up any source of ventilation, and allow a human to remain in there. What are the possible results there, right? Smoke inhalation is a risk of death. Who is risking their life for that level of highness? I don't know. Who is taking it upon themselves to fill the tent to capacity, right? Not taking into consideration what combustible factors might be in the lawn equipment, or what could possibly be mixed in the weed that could make this situation that starts out as, I guess, fun, go terribly wrong. So I just couldn't imagine myself being in that situation and then posting it for the world to see and hoping for the best. But then I started to go down the comments, and the volume of comments were amazing, because the vast majority of people commenting were talking about the waste of weed, not ever wanting to be that high, or not realizing that that was even a possibility, and perhaps they would try it themselves. So, of course, I scroll to your comment, and I see how you are saying that this depiction, this use of social media for this level of reckless behavior is one of the reasons why we are, as a people, at the bottom. And then people attack you for that, as if nobody watching that video could see the point that you were making. But even if they couldn't relate to the overarching point, not many people felt like this was dangerous, a poor choice, a bad representation of Black people, poor use of your time. This is not a recreational sport. This could actually be a matter of life and death. And the fact that people attacked you for really stating the truth was really kind of sad. Over 70 comments, and I really only saw one that agreed with you, and one that kind of marginally agreed with you. That is sad, and it is telling, because Black people tend to think that everything we do is a joke. It is somehow putting on display this level of recklessness that is celebrated in some way. And so for people to say you are being a racist, people to say that your comment is meaningless, or that your comment does more harm than good, not realizing that that depiction of Black activity is really doing us a lot of harm. People are watching this and making, these generalizations about how we live, how we govern ourselves, right, and how this is a continuation of this narrative that somehow we are uncivilized, right? But the depiction was exactly that, and I think it's sad, and I don't know, even this level of candor about your post makes me consider the things that I post, right? And how I might be thinking that it is a joke, but it is really depicting the poorest of our choices in terms of behavior, in terms of representation, and in terms of how we use our time, and how in some ways we don't even value our own lives, because who would sit to have that happen, and then who would be filling it up to hope that the person on the receiving end of all that smoke walks away, one, alive, or if not alive, like intact, because we don't know what that level of smoke can do. It could cause brain damage and other things, to your body. So it was just, when you look at it in its totality and couple that with the comments condoning the behavior, it is really a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, yeah. It demonstrates that so many people. It demonstrates that so many people proving themselves to be failed, to be extremely uneducated, reckless, irresponsible. They don't have good sense. They're not demonstrating good sense at all. And just from my own personal experience, I know how people respond typically to stuff like this. Oh, nobody's ever died from smoking weed. What they're not understanding, they're not taking into consideration, this is the part that proves that they don't have, they're demonstrating that they don't have good sense. Perhaps they don't possess any sense at all. When you are blowing this burned substance, smoke of any kind is actually not good for the human body. Let's be clear about that. Number one. It doesn't matter if it's a cigarette, marijuana, burning anything and inhaling it is not good for the human body. Some things may affect you faster and differently, have a more negative effect than marijuana, but still, it burning the burning of any substance and then inhaling it in your body is not good for your body. Period. Why do you think the vast majority of people who die in house fires, they die from smoke inhalation, not from being burned? But back to my point, one thing that most people probably will not understand and take from what you're suggesting is the fact that as you are blowing this burned substance into this tent, you are forcing out, whether it's through the bottom, through any little crack that's available, you're forcing out all of the oxygen. You're exhausting all of the oxygen being forced out any way that it possibly can, and you're forcing in nothing but this burned substance. Your body is being deprived of clean oxygen for who knows how long, that they keep this person in there and do that. That absolutely is extremely dangerous. But again, they don't have sense enough to understand this. And let me also be clear about this. My comment wasn't even my comment. I was responding to the fact that I read so many comments. I read all these comments. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying those things. I was just repeating what a lot of other people were saying. And I'm just stating a fact that they shouldn't be surprised, because another fact, the vast majority of what our black people do on social media is pointless, is stupid, is reckless, is violent, is destructive. That is an unfortunate fact. Just do your own research. I do my own research. Not Google, not what you saw on social media, not what your friend told you, not what some celebrity said, not what you... Do your own research. You know how I acquired information about the fact that the vast majority of what black people post on social media, all these different platforms and everything all over the place, is nothing but violence and negativity and destruction and failure. And the vast majority, it's very easy. There's so many ways you can go about doing this. There's a number of different ways of doing this. I'm going to give you the easiest way to determine this. Go on these different social media platforms. Take your time and go on these social media platforms. The vast majority of people on social media, their profiles, their pages, their channels, their stuff is public. Why? Because the vast majority of people on social media want attention. Of course it's going to be public. Of course it is. That makes it so much easier for you to do your own research, specifically as it relates to, we're talking about social media and what they post on social media. Take the time and keep tally. Keep a tally. Scroll through and looking at specifically black people's pages, black people's profiles. Not in any particular group, because of course if you go to some Christian group or something, of course, come on now, you're going to get different results. Do it at random if you have to. This is something that I did when I got this laptop This brand new laptop that's sitting right in front of me right now. Not signed into any profile. Don't have my Facebook, YouTube, none of my social media set up on it yet. That's the best time to do things like that. When you get a brand new phone, best time to do things like that. Or just simply sign out. YouTube, they make it easy on certain platforms. Just sign out. So you're not, that algorithm and all that stuff people try to talk about. Go and keep tally. Scroll through, specifically looking at black people's profiles. Scroll through. Take some time to look at their profiles and see the type of things they're posting. See the type of things they're saying in the comments. See the type of things that they're approving of. Whether it's destructive, whether it's some nonsense, some violent shit, whatever. Do that. Take the time to do that. Do that a few hundred times like I have. I've done it far more than a few hundred times. I've done it thousands of times, I promise you. Thousands of times, literally. Take the time to do that. Take tally of those who don't have anything negative posted on their social media, nothing violent, not encouraging nonsense and failure for our black people. Go and take note of that. Make sure you check in to see if these people got their middle fingers up in pictures and stuff like that. I look for all kinds of stuff. I've been talking about this on my Facebook Live recordings, telling people how to do this shit all the time for many years. Go and check for yourself. Do the research yourself. See for yourself. It says a lot about our black people. It says things about our black people that I don't like. I wish it wasn't true. And this is how, understand something. What I do is for my black people. I want to encourage significant positive change for my black people. That's the purpose of Harvey Rants. I don't want this for my black people. I'm not here to make up shit on my black people because I don't like my black people. Why would I do that? I want to see, that's the whole purpose of my mission, is to create significant positive change for my people. Why do you think I'm going to come on here and make up? I don't have to. All the destruction and failure, and I don't have to make anything up. I don't. I've called out other people for doing that shit. I've called out Indisputable. Go and do your research. Check Indisputable. I've done videos about that, pointing out the nonsense, the lies that's being told just to fit his narrative and make this video more exciting for it. He don't even show you the whole video. Make it seem like, oh, they shot that man up for no reason. He cut out the whole entire, like, it was literally about 20 minutes of the video previous to that when the guy is fighting with the police with a gun, and he finally gets the gun away from the police and he starts shooting at them first. He cuts that whole part out though. I've called people out for that. You think I'm going to be the one to do that? I want to see better for my people. And it bothers me when my people have the nerve to be so quick to comment in these stupid ass ways about things that they haven't even researched. They have no daggone clue. But they're so quick to deny the facts, the things that I know to be true. I've done my research. You have not. So it'd probably be wise of you to shut the fuck up. And now I can't even say anything more. I hate to get like that. But I also, you know what I hate more? But what I hate more than having to get like that is Harvey Rants for a reason. And that's what I'm doing. I'm ranting. Okay? If you understand the definition of rant. So I guess I shouldn't hate that I get like that, because that's what I do. What I hate even more is the current condition and position of my people in this country. That's what I hate even more. That's what, and the shit gets me choked up sometimes.
Understood.
I want so much to see better for my people. I'm no rich and famous celebrity. No, I'm not making money off of this shit. I'm doing this because I care. I want to see better for my people. Oh boy. Most Guy, thank you for joining me for yet again another amazing video. Hopefully this will encourage some type of significant difference for, somebody. Perhaps not these idiots in the comments. They seem to stand so strongly for the nonsense, for the stupidity. They argue and fight for this nonsense and stupidity. It's just crazy to me. I often invite these people to do a have a video discussion with me about these things. They never do. They never do. Why? Because they know it's nonsense. They know it's stupid. They know they can't defend this nonsense. They can't defend it. They have no way of making sense of it to try and defend this. That's why they will always ignore that. They'll respond to everything else. They continue to ignore the invitation to have a discussion about this. They are part of the problem. They are demonstrating failure. But they want to attack someone. Why is it so often, so often that our people immediately refuse correction? Some type of positive direction, some type of correction, something that's good for you, and so often they refuse that. Thank you again, Most Sky, for joining me for this video. Of course, as always, if you truly care to see a significant positive difference for us, then subscribe to change. Subscribe to being better people.